Working on a scales today. It just shows 0 pounds gross right now. When I got here, it showed all arrows pointing up, no numbers. I unplugged the unit, plugged it back in, and it went to zeros. Even with the truck on the scales, don't make a difference. I figured we had some sort of mouse issues, so I opened up all the plates, checked out all the wiring, go onto the load cells. Everything looks good. Open the boxes, 2 junction boxes. I'm not finding any visual issues. So now it's time to get out the voltage tester and start testing to see why our scales won't read any weight. This is my wire coming from the scale head, so I checked the Excite Plus and Excite Minus. And it shows I got 9 volts, need 10 volts there, same thing. 9.8 volts. So now we check the signal, and the signal shows we have 0.5. Okay. Now let's check the signal on each individual cell. We got 0.055. We got 0.055. 0.055. 0.055. And since this has 8 load cells, it has another junction box over there. So this is the signal coming from that junction box. So we have 0.055 from each of these load cells coming into here. And that means we have a high signal coming from somewhere else. Okay, we have a 0.52 coming in on our signal from that far one. 0.52 there, but we only have a 0.055 from each of these, and it's supposed to be an average of our signals. So we're getting a high signal reading from over here. So we go over to this box and we check this one here. Signal 0.056, 0.055, 3.5. Whew! I believe that's our problem. This one here goes through there. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Our scales, I don't know if you can see, but our scales is now reading O cap since we're messing with the wires. So instead of just 0. So I believe we have a problem with this wire. The rat's chewed through. That's a mean rat. That is definitely an issue right there. Okay, I guess we fixed that. Okay, as you see, I put a box in there to fix that wire so I could make my connections inside a box, because that wire is one wire right from the load cell, so the load cell would have to be replaced to replace that wire correctly. But scales seems to be working now. We're gonna go inside and see if it works correctly. We're gonna 0 it, and then when we get done throwing them plates back in, we're gonna pull my truck on it. So we're gonna hit the 0, earlier, I had opened this here and traced the wires down through. So you see they have these two gray wires coming from the scale head. The one goes out to that outside display. The other one goes to the scales itself. There's a bunch of moss nest in there. Got that all cleaned out. Okay, I put the plates all back in. We fixed that one wire. Everything seems to be working right. Parked my pickup on it to check if the weight is correct. And I'm at 7480. Whether I'm at this end of the scale or this end, it's the same. So I believe we have everything fixed up and the customer should be all set to go.